Let's review, shall we? Chapter 1. Not always thinking with your ego. That's a good idea. Completely removing one's ego, or the inability to take a peek inside at what ails you. Never mind the fact that I fucking cured all this shit. I don't care what anybody says. It happened. It's happening. Yeah, but what do you think all this is for? I am at a crossroads. I don't want to ever come back here. And I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the Salvation Army. And I miss some of the guys there, and I miss Sarah. And not all our words were good, Sarah and I, but there was some that was okay. I know nothing's going to happen there. I know that she and I are not romantically involved. I do know that my aunt had made mention of owing me the other day. Not owning, mind you, but owing. And one thing you don't tell a so-called narcissist is that you owe him anything. Because if you do, you're in for a fucking $1 million headache. And if there's anybody that knows anything about those kind of headaches, it is my Auntie Marlene. So, the good news is, she wouldn't say it, neither would Richard, unless they meant it. And it wouldn't be so bad if I had a chunk of money I could just live off of, go to school, and essentially stay in the Salvation Army. Go out during the day, try some of that good Victorian food. You know, they got restaurants there, the small little eateries that you don't find on a global spectrum. And just enjoy the quiet life for a while. I can't continue to live the way I've been living. Because it's bad for my health. I can't continue to live the way that I've been living because there's people that care about me and they're trying to fight. I think they hope that it might go away, but it's not going to. But I cure narcissism. And there are people out here that say that the A's have finally arrived. You know, this much I will agree. I would admit that a lot of you formerly had careers until you probably got into addiction. And some of those careers have certain either skill sets or informational chunks that you are more than aware of, that's part of your vocabulary and vernacular, in fact, that are directly related to the things that we're dealing with here currently. Which is why you were able to deal with me on another level and why you had so much success. So that being said,
Hey, happy Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, there's only one way to go next. That's up. But to say the A's are here, no, anybody could have that knowledge. There's been no new concepts here, except the curing of narcissism. And I feel like I've been sitting in a laboratory coming up with something that would literally change the way people view women, view relationships, men view their mother, and just plainly how women view life. And you know, he said earlier today, he said, have her. That's not his decision to make, that's hers. The decision that was his to make, that he already fucked up on, was getting involved in all this to begin with. Because he shouldn't have done it. And as he did it, she became more and more intertwined with him because he was accessing certain trauma buttons and other things he had no right to be pushing due to her affinity for older men, her wanting to be dominated, and her inability to get past the fact that she wasn't caught in a time warp. This was a million years past when it occurred, and he was not going to divorce my mother so that she could come in and be my new mommy, which would have been really kind of interesting if you think about it. I love Trevor. I dig him. Not like I want to, go to Fire Island with him or something, but he's my friend. He's my father. He's an important entity in my life. He's the thing that gave me faith and hope in myself.